I had a really good day today. I got on my scooter. I went out and I was taking some cuttings that I'm going to try to get roots on, to root them, ornamental shrubs and stuff. Uh, and when I was out riding around, I met a very nice old man. Well, I shouldn't be calling him old. He's younger than me. He's 73. His name is Leroy. He'll be in this video. We had a nice chat. Also, the landlord had to replace the refrigerator in here, and lo and behold, they set the refrigerator out there, the old one out there beside the road. So the scrapping in me, I went and clipped the cord off of that thing. You know, it's copper wire, and you get so much a pound for insulated wire. I got that wire. And then I was going down this alley and I saw wire that I couldn't get because my scissors wouldn't cut that wire, but I'll go back later with my snippers and get that. I also found a black heavy box. I think it's electrical of some sort. I got it sitting outside there. I'm gonna get that thing open tomorrow and see what it is. But that was the scrapping in me, but all that's coming up in this video. So jump in and see what you think. Leave comments, please. Even if you think I'm doing a bad job, just tell me so. You have every right to tell me one way or the other. Of course, I want all the thumbs up I can get. But hope you enjoy the video. Sit down. I should have grabbed your walker. I'm behind you. Did I just cuss? I believe I did. I'm sorry. I see an old refrigerator sitting over there. Oh. Thank you, sir. I'm going to take two of them sections off of that and start two more. I want to go around here and look at the camellia. Now see, there's a lot of new growth here. I'm going to take some of them for cuttings. And yes, there's some new growth on this camellia, so I'm going to take some cuttings from that. They're not really out long enough yet to... Wait a minute, is that a bloomer? No, that's new growth. I need to get them out a little bit bigger before I take cuttings off of them. I gotta get this thing here out of the way. Yeah, that's new growth coming on there, so I'm gonna start some of those. Now let me look around here. Let me look around here. All right. I don't see any. Well, I see some fairly new growth there. They should have never let this thing got that big. Some big elephant ears here. I wish I was able to get up and do some raking. Is that orange tree blooming? It's starting to bloom. All right. That's a weed there that needs to go. Yeah, that's a magnolia there. All right. I'm just gonna go around the neighborhood a little bit. Now, has somebody done cut the cord off? Yeah, they have. I'm pretty sure it's gone. Pretty sure it's gone. There it is. Here, let me get my... I can't get past this scrapping. Got that cord. Still can't get the scrapping out of my blood, folks. Now it's that. There it is. Little scrap. Got my scissors there. Pick my leg back up. Now, I'm going I don't know what that is. I could probably start some stuff off of that. How y'all doing? The TV is gone. I waited too long. Now, let me just... that's a wisteria there. I don't know if... I've never rooted a wisteria. There's new growth coming on this azalea. That wisteria won't work. I'll turn around and go back this way. How you doing? Over here and meet this fella. How you doing, sir? I like your trailer.
That's what you need. You need a little cart like that.
Yeah, I got one that I bought off of I got it off Amazon.
Oh yeah?
And it's a pretty neat little trailer.
Yeah.
I don't use it much anymore. I used to go around picking up scrap and stuff with it, and since we moved over here, it's not that much out here.
Yeah, scrap don't
But
bring much.
I still get out and about. And,
well, that's the best thing you can do. I can do anything anybody else can do. I just can't run and I can't walk far.
Yeah.
I got COPD.
Are you doing gardening? I see you got little...
Yep. I'm getting ready to...
Okay. I'm fixing to start doing some gardening around the house, you know, plants and stuff. I'm not well, I might grow some tomato plants, but that's the same scooter I've got.
Yeah. Yeah, I just...
Sure, I got mine through the VA.
That's what another man told me. I had to buy mine second hand when I got it. It's like brand new though. But shoot, I didn't know it till after the fact.
Yeah. Is this where you live right here?
Yeah, I live in apartment 4.
Yeah, I live about down the street here on the 31st.
Yeah.
Been there about, let's see, we moved there last part of November. And we was lucky to find that place. Places is hard to find right now.
Oh yeah.
And the landlord only gave us like a month to move, you know. We didn't have a lease, we was going month to month.
Right.
And we didn't like that, but
I don't like it.
that's what we had to do.
Here, I did it on a lease by the year. You know, each month I paid him.
yeah.
And I offered to pay him yearly, but he said, no, just keep it month by month.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's hard to find. They want too much money. I don't know where these people are coming up with these prices.
Yeah.
You know, it's $1,400, $1,500 for a 2-bedroom. I mean, that's normal.
I was walking. I'm really hard of hearing, but I was walking. I got COVID. That COVID-19 thing got me last August,
Yeah.
and I hadn't been able to walk since. I can walk just a tiny bit, but I'm losing my balance and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm still not recovered
You
complete.
You're a vet, ain't you?
Yeah,
Well, they give you stuff for breathing, don't they?
yeah.
You got them puppers?
Huh?
Have you got the puppers where you suck in the air?
No.
Well, so I take, without this stuff, I couldn't do nothing. I do bad smoke cigarette still. That's the only thing I can do that I enjoy.
Yeah.
That's still legal.
How old are you?
73.
73. I'm 80. I just turned 80.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I don't know where all the years went.
No, they just fly by. You think time just slips away from you.
Yeah.
You
I'll
still
tell you what. If I didn't have the VA, I don't know what I'd do about my meds and stuff, because that stuff's expensive.
Well, I had a shop over on 27 for 50 years.
What kind of shop?
Ocala Driveline. Ocala Driveline. They fix drive shafts.
Oh, okay. I know where that. I've seen that.
My health started going bad, and I was going down to the shop about 3 hours a day and doing difficult things and taking care of problems. That's all I was doing, paying bills. And it got to where I just couldn't stand up no time.
Yeah.
I was exhausted. So the VA, when I went down there, they said I had high blood pressure. My cholesterol was, they couldn't even measure it, it was so high. And so they put me on water. I was up to 20 pills a day. They were literally killing me with pills. And they operated on my bladder, you know, because I was peeing 50 times every night. I couldn't stand it. And when they operated on me, they cleaned my prostate out, and then they took the thing out of my bladder that was causing me a problem, because I couldn't eat much. I could only eat a small portion. I was full. Now I can eat like a horse. I throwed away all my pills except my blood pressure, my cholesterol, my water pill, and my osteobiflex for my joints. I don't hurt none, knock on wood. But I have to go everything slow. And I can't hear. I was in the Army, and
That's what I was in.
I run generators for 3 years. You know how loud generators are?
Mm-hmm.
Sound like a bunch of mosquitoes. And we had supposed to put these ear things on, but we put cigarette butts in our, you know. But that don't knock it out.
Yeah.
It does cut it down.
Yeah. What years was you in the Army?
I was in 68, 69, 70, and got out in 71.
I went in 1959 and got out in 64. I was in 6 years.
What was you in?
Army.
I know, but what branch? What was
Artillery. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I had to re-enlist. I got drafted. They had to come and get me, sent me a little paper. So I did what they said, and when I got to Fort Benning and got through with my basic, they had me going to a infantry training school. I said, man, and this was in the Vietnam thing when all that was going bad. And guys were just volunteering like crazy because they wanted action. I said, I don't care about no action. I want to live.
That's why I got out of it. I didn't re-enlist that second time because I didn't want to go to Vietnam.
Well, I went to the sergeant and I asked him, I said, how can I get out of this, Sarge? They give me a rifle. I was a rifleman. And they were sitting ready to send me to a infantry school, and Vietnam would be right where they sent me. But they're gonna hold you in till you get rank. The more rank you get, the further and closer you can get to the front where the action is. You know, I mean, I know they took a lot of privates to the front, but that was just fodder, you know. They didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
So I had to re-enlist to change my MOS from rifleman to engineers. So I spent 31 months in the same place in Germany, taking care of generators, whole rows of them. And 2 other guys was under me. I was under the same way, you know. Each guy goes over, replaces another one. That's like me. I replaced my guy. I was an E5 in 18 months. I made Spec 5 in 18 months.
Yeah.
Had my own room. Now, had I hadn't that business over there, my dad left it to me, I would have stayed in that man's army. I'd have stayed in there. Because as long as you do what you're told, and sometimes if you do what you're told, you still get in trouble. Just keep your mouth shut and do what you're told.
Yeah.
And I only pulled guard duty one time, the whole time I was in the Army. And one time on, KP. That was in basic. They just like to mess with you there.
Yeah.
But I can't complain. The Lord's been good to me, and He's blessed me. He gave me 3 kids, a wife. Wife stayed with me for 45 years. She finally died.
Yeah.
And drawed 1 Social Security check.
And my wife died. We was 48 years we was married.
You was?
Yeah. Boy, that was tough for me, I'll tell you.
I was on anxiety pills. In fact, I still take one once in a while when it starts bothering me. I take one of them anxiety pills, and that problem of the past goes away. You cannot live in the past. It'll kill you.
Yeah.
That's what it was doing to me here. I mean, I was bad. First year I come here, I didn't have no problems. I didn't think. So I put in a full-size garden. I worked, man. I was tired. I went to bed, slept, didn't worry about it. But then that anxiety started coming on. Then I didn't have no reason for doing stuff. I didn't have nothing to look forward to, you know?
Yeah.
I wore out one of them. I wore out one of them scooters. My other one was so bad.
This is the first one I've had, and I'm so glad I got it, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get out at all.
Well, you charge it every night?
Huh?
You charge it every
Yep.
night? That's what they tell you, because it's like these. I didn't want to go to a smartphone. I had flip phones. I had 2 of them, wore them out.
Yeah.
Because they simple.
I can't work them dang gold
That's
things.
what I was. I was like, I said, man, I don't like this. It's too complicated, too much to do. But over a period of about 6 days now, messing with it, I got it down pretty good. And you can do stuff with that you couldn't do with that. You still got your little phone? You still got your other phone?
Yeah, I've got my phone.
Yeah. I got 2 flip phones. Ain't nothing wrong with them. It's just today in our society, how many times do you call up and they say, hold on, we're really busy, backed up? They're a bunch of liars. They ain't got no help.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. You're right there.
I talk too much. That's one of the things. I was so used to telling people what to do. I had to. Don't tell your wife now what to do. You can ask her. Don't tell her.
I had a business in town too for 35 years.
What's the name of it?
It was there actually was 2 of them. One of them was called Southern Styles, and the other one was called Fabric Bar. And I sold upholstery fabric and stuff.
Yeah.
And the other one we built van seats and
Oh,
stuff for those luxury vans when all
Yeah.
that was hot and going on.
you remember when Mark III? Remember when Mark III was going?
Oh
It
yeah.
was really busy. I was going to Mark III and buying their chairs. All they had. I'd pay 20 bucks for one. I'd sell it for 40. I put them up on top of my cabinet. I was selling them suckers as fast as I could get them. First thing you know, that people found out about it, so they started selling them. I said, "Oh God, I got out of it."
Yeah.
And I wasn't making a killing, but I was making.
I used to buy, you know, when they got them vans in, they'd pull them tires off of it, the
Yeah.
wheels and everything. I used to buy them for $25 a
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah. Well, you know, people laugh at me when I had a little Ford Ranger and I put a Ford 5.0 motor in, a V8, and I put big wheels in it, and I went to After Hours Garage and I bought all the wheels, you know, the rims, for $75. It was nice rims.
Yeah.
I went down and had some nice tires put on it. But I used to wheel and deal when I was in business. I used to be important. You used to be important. Now
Yeah.
you're just a knot on a log to everybody. They don't appreciate and they don't, respect your knowledge. You know, you got a lot of knowledge. I got a lot of knowledge.
I'll tell you, for all them years I had that van business, I missed that more than that. I always got up about 4 or 5 o'clock. I'd be in the building before anybody got there, getting everything going and everything, and I missed that so much. And
You miss getting up early in the morning and doing your routine.
yeah,
That's what I did, year in, year out. I just like the Army. I knew what I had to do.
yeah. At one point, I had about 12 employees, and I was always in. I made the decision. It was my business, and I got so used to that, and then when I closed it up,
Just went, didn't it?
yeah, I would love to go in and open that door and.
Oh yeah. Well, my wife, when she died, she was worse than my mother took me. I mean, she watched me in every way. She coached me. She helped me. You know, it was your partner, and you could trust her. You could give her $100. Go back a year later and say, "You got that $100? Give it to you."
Yeah.
And when she died, that was bad. But when my daughter, my oldest daughter, which was 37, when she died of that friggin' meth,
Your daughter died?
my daughter had an overdose a block from my house. And the sheriff came and told me that. They found her in the middle of the street, all sprawled out. I wonder what happened to her. She had an overdose. Today, I know who did it. And only the man upstairs keeps me from going to where he's at and blowing his brains out. Because you know what they're going to do to me? They're going to put me away.
Well, I had two kids, a son and a daughter. My son died in 1986. He was in a car that somebody else was driving, and they pulled out in front of a damn Greyhound bus, killed them both. And I just got my one daughter. I'm living with my daughter. Actually, my daughter never left home, so I don't know who's living with who. I'm living with her, she's living with me.
I got one son, he's 44. He stays up here right now with me. And his wife stays, because it's a 2-bedroom, so they stay in one bedroom and I'm in the other bedroom.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, who owns this, you know? It don't really matter who owns it, because neither one of us own it. The landlord owns it.
Yeah.
But when you put your stuff here, you expect it to be there. Who moved it over there? But, when my daughter died, though, I lost it. I just give it up. I said, I just had enough of this. I was willing to leave this world then. All my years of working and the things that we worked toward were gone. Wife was gone. Daughter was gone. Of course, I did have two, but those two were in drugs too. And right now, he's just got out of prison.
Yeah.
He was in, well, it wasn't prison, it was jail. He was in there.
Well, I need to get down the road. I ain't gonna stay gone too long from the house. I got some stuff I need to be doing, but I'm
Yeah.
glad I saw you. What's
Let
your
me-
name?
Let me shake your hand, 'cause I ain't got nothing. My name is Leroy.
And my name's Russell.
Russell.
Yep.
I was gonna stop up here and see this old man. He's 70-something. I consider 70-something's old, but he's had a mini stroke. You know what that is. And then he's had another stroke. So when I talked to him over the phone, he didn't make no sense because he couldn't help himself. You know, his head was screwed up with that stroke.
Yeah.
I was gonna go down there. His name's Robert. He lives in that green house down there. Where that man's got that car lot right up here, block. I used to know that. Smitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he used to come in the shop all the time. But I decided not to go down there because I was in one of them places called assisted living.
Mm-hmm.
And they cooked for you, they washed your clothes, they made your bed. You were kind of like, you weren't an invalid. It's just too much for an old person to try to do. So they was just ripping my eyes out on what money I put away. I mean,
Yeah.
within 7 years, I'd be Social Security. And you know, you can't hardly live on Social Security unless you're doing something.
Yeah.
Because that money you put away slowly going down.
Yeah. Where was you at in Germany?
I was in, I landed in Frankfurt, and then they trucked me to a place called Schwetzingen.
Called what?
Called Schwetzingen.
Okay.
And then there was a little small town in the middle of nowhere, out in the boonies. And
Yeah.
that's where our big complex of military guys was. Thousands out there.
Yeah.
German Panzer Division had their tanks in there. Cobblestone, everything was cobblestone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember that?
You was in Germany?
Yep.
Well, I was in Stuttgart. I went to Munich at the beer festival. Every year they had a beer festival.
Yeah.
And these big old German girls would bring these big old pile of mugs and set them on the table.
Yeah. I've been there.
She wasn't skinny either. I mean, she wasn't fat like what we got in America. We got fat girls. I mean, them girls was just big girls. But I'll tell you what, I went to so many of them bars over there because when you're in the military, you do a lot of drinking. Because, I mean, you got the little bit of job to do, the time to serve, so you get drunk, you try to have fun,
Yeah.
you know. And I used to stay at that canteen. We had live shows on the floor and hang out with one guy. Me and him, we were, because when you make E5, you can have your own room. So there was two of us to a room,
Yeah.
and he was a bodybuilder. And when I went downtown, I said, hey, Ralph, his name was Ralph. I said, you want to go downtown? He said, sure. This sucker was like a stone mountain. 5 Germans couldn't whip him. He hit one, like broke his neck one time, because he was a bodybuilder. I mean, he wasn't quick, but man, when it come to them arms moving and he hit you, oh, you done. I said, Ralph, you better go to the infirmary. He says, what's wrong? I said, what did you do last night? I was working out barbells over my head, lifting 150 pounds. I said, what? Blood vessel busted in his eye. You couldn't hardly see the white of the eyes. He went to the infirmary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was in Bad Kissingen.
never heard of it.
That's right next to Schweinfurt.
To what?
Schweinfurt. Bad Kissingen never suffered no damage during the war, but Schweinfurt did. They caught it pretty heavy, but
I went to Stuttgart. I was in Stuttgart,
yeah.
and I went to England, and I thought the English Channel was like the Rio Grande. Oh no, that sucker's so big you can't even see across the other side of it in places. Oh yeah. You ever been to England?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in I forget the name of that river, the Seine River, in Germany. I was amazed though, but I did. At the time I was in there, I took a lot of pictures.
I did quite a bit of traveling while I went to France, I went to Italy, I went to England, I went to Copenhagen, Amsterdam.
Yep. The red light district. They call it the red light district. Did you go there?
Yeah, I met I met a girl over there when I guess it was, I don't remember if it was Copenhagen or
Amsterdam is heavy with that.
one of them places. I want to take her home with me.
Well, them girls in Europe, the wife prostitutes, and
Yeah.
it's legal, and the husband accepts it because she makes more money than he does. But when she gets through, she goes home to a family, you know, and she don't treat her husband like a John. She treats him like her husband.
Is that driveline business still going?
No, they sold it.
That was there for a long time.
I was there. My dad inherited. We inherited it from my dad. My brother David, he got one side and I got the other side, and we divided everything just that quick, one day. And when I closed the doors, and we took everything that we could take with us, and the U-Haul trucks, and the trailers, and the cars, and had a U-Haul in front of me, truck, and a U-Haul behind me, and all I had to do was stay in the middle. And they both had navigation things, so they went like this, and I went with them like that. And we went all the way to Louisiana, just to getting it. And I stayed in a little place called Montague, and I moved out there with my son to get over this losing my shop. I had to get rid of the shop. I mean, I just didn't have no reason to stay there no more. My son didn't want it, and his mother told him, if you want to live to see any 40, 50 years, you better get away from that business because it's going to kill you. It didn't kill me. They put wrinkles in my eyes and gray hair on my head, but I think some of the kids done that.
Well, Leroy, I'm glad I met you, son.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll see you around. I try to get out at least 2 or 3 times a week.
All right, all right. Well, I'm down there in apartment 4.
Okay. All right, man. I'll see you later.
Watch these people. They don't care because you in a I say watch these people because they don't care because you in a scooter. They'll run over you.
Yep, they will that.
That's right.
I found that out. I'll see you, Leroy.
All right.
I see something here. It looks interesting. I don't know what it is. Might be some kind of battery. I'm taking that with me. Huh. I don't know. I'll find out when I get home. I see something else over here. Now, that's you know what? I'm gonna cut that. Alright, I'm headed back to the house. Somebody come up to the house the other day and wanted to rent one of these trailers. They thought we was the owners. There's my baby boy. You have a good day? What's in that box right there?
Nothing.
Nothing. Lord, she done blocked me off. I can't. Maybe I can get to the step. Hey, Jay.
Gosh.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
You
what?
see this box right here?
Move it?
Will you take that and set that on my walker over there in the corner? Yeah, I'm dragging shit up. Oops, I cussed again. What's going on with that? Come here and get my walker, my pickup stick, Jay.
Yeah, that's good.
I got to meet a neighbor. His name was Leroy. Oh.
Leroy!
Okay, I'm standing up.
Oh, look at that.
I'm going up the stairs. Oh, Jay, look in my basket and there's some little leafy pieces of cuttings off of bushes. Bring them all to me. I'm gonna try to. You got 'em? Go lay them on my bed with my pickup stick. Oh, I need them scissors off of my.
I've got to wash these dang hats. Get back.
Get them scissors off that thing on my scooter.
Don't even.
Well, can't cut it with that. You know what? I'll remember it's here and I'll bring my cutters. I'll bring my cutters and I'll cut it real close. I know it's here. Okay, I'm gonna remember that there. And I'll get that wire. And I'll keep my eyes peeled for anything else. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. I like that song too. Mamana Chiropractic, Dr. Thomas Mamana. I've never been to a chiropractor. Some people that go to them swear by them, but I don't have back problems, so I don't. Well, I got to meet Leroy. Dadgone. About time I get to meet somebody and know their name. He was a friendly guy, and I know that business he had over there called Ocala Drive, man. That thing was there for years. A long time. Oh. I'm going to, quick as my check hits, my Social Security hits, I'm going to start buying some seeds and stuff I like to do. I love those black tomatoes. There's a Black Beauty, there's a Black Creme, which is a Russian tomato, and there's black tomatoes, I call them, but they're like cherry tomatoes, but they're black, and those things have a good taste to them. I might go down here just a little bit. And away I go. Away I go. There's the old school my baby used to go to. That first year he went to school was right there. Let's see what's up here. Have they rented that place, or is it? They got all the awnings back up, and they still look like crap. I used to make a lot better awnings than that. It's really nice and snug. Yeah, those are a sloppy fit there. Ain't nobody chomping at the bit to get in there. I think years ago this place used to be a Crystal Burgers. All right. I'm headed back to the house. Somebody come up to the house the other day and wanted to rent one of these trailers. They thought we was the owners. There's my baby boy. You have a good day? What's in that box right there?
What? Nothing.
Nothing. Lord, she done blocked me off. I Maybe I can get to the step. Hey Jay,
Josh?
can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
You
what?
see this box right here?
Move it?
Will you take that and set that on my walker over there in the corner? Yeah, I'm dragging shit up. Oops, I cussed again. What's going on with that? Come here and get my walker, my pickup stick, Jay.
Yeah, let's go.
I got to meet a neighbor. His name was Leroy. Oh.
Leroy!
Okay, I'm standing up.
Oh, look at that.
I'm going up the stairs. Oh, Jay, look in my basket and there's some little leafy pieces of cuttings off of bushes. Bring them all to me. I'm gonna try to. You got 'em? Go lay them on my bed with my pickup stick.
No, I guess.
Oh, I need them scissors off of my.
I've got to wash these dang hats. Get back.
Get them scissors off that thing on my scooter.
Don't even.